Hey guys, it's Coach Rob here at Rob's Fight Club in Horsham. We just finished up some awesome Saturday classes. I thought I'd do a quick video just to go over something that I notice a lot when people are first learning to box. Just a big mistake that people are making. Boxing, kickboxing, any kind of combat sport. And that mistake is that people get in too close before they throw their punches. The problem is the heavy bag. All right, when you first start learning how to hit a heavy bag, it's tempting to just get right in there really close and start throwing punches at it. The heavy bag's not punching you back, so it's really easy just to walk right in there. But realistically, if you were boxing, you're sparring against somebody, if I would have walked in this close already, I'm already getting hit with a kick if I'm kickboxing. If I would have walked in this close, I already should have got hit with a punch. And if they didn't hit you, you pay them later because, they kind of let you off the hook there. But what you want to do when you come in behind your punches, okay, you're bridging the gap. So when I'm trying to get to this heavy bag, if I'm out here, I'm just outside of my critical distance zone. The critical distance zone is basically the space that's right in between me and my opponent, where if I get any closer to that, they can hit me, and if they get any closer, I can hit them. If I creep into that spot and they hit me first, then I allowed that to happen. All right, so I want to make sure I'm bridging the gap on my way in, coming in behind my punches. Most likely my jab. If I'm kickboxing, it's probably going to be my front kick as I'm working myself in there. We'll talk about boxing for right now. As I'm bridging the distance and coming in, if I'm going to work this heavy bag, I treat it like it's a real person. So as I come in, I'm aware that I can get punched while I'm moving in. So instead of just walking in, I jab my way in. So from the outside, I'm working my jab. Now this jab's not even going to hit them yet, but I'm going to throw it out there anyway. I get a chance to see the reaction of my opponent, and I get to get in a little bit closer. The second jab I'm hoping I can land. So my first jab is here. My second jab is here. Now, if I do it the right way, I should be able to reach them by keeping my head back and having my jab out in front of me. So when I come in, it's here and it's here. Notice I'm cross-blocking my face just as an added protection because I'm only throwing the jab. I'm not throwing the cross right behind it. But look at how I'm getting that full reach all the way here to the bag. My shoulder is out. I've stepped in a little, baby step in with that jab to shift my weight into it. My head, my chin should be down, and I'm protected behind my shoulder. So there's my guard automatically by my shoulder. If my head's up, I'm wide open. And if I don't throw my shoulder, I'm wide open too, and I lost all of that reach, you see? So I want to get that full reach on the jab. Notice the location of my head. When I come in, my head is back. I didn't do this. Right? And that's really tempting to do, especially when people throw crosses. So if I'm going to throw the cross, when I do that, if I walk in like this, and let's say I didn't even throw a jab, I'm trying to force my way in, and I lean in and I go to throw my punch, well, look where my head is. So if you're fighting a good fighter, they are going to hit you when your head moves forward before your punch even starts to make its way to the target. So as soon as you go here, they're already hitting you with a punch. And you're getting frustrated, wondering why you're getting hit so much. Now look at the difference here. When I'm coming in, my jab is out in front of me. All you're going to see is my glove in your face, okay? Now I slide my head to the right with a cross block, and I'm going to protect against the counter punch that you're going to throw maybe off of my jab. So I'm just building in some good principles here so that I have less chance of getting hit when I throw the punch, all right? When I throw the cross out there, my head is back, my punch is out, and here's my full extension. Notice the difference, right? Here or here. So your head stays back. And then when you're working those shots, you're snapping them out, stepping into them, keeping them out at a good range, not letting them in until you want them to come in. So when you're throwing your punches, your crosses, you should be rotating your shoulder and using your reach, not leaning in and trying to force a shot unless you're maybe going to go for an overhand right or something like that. You can do it, but it's a riskier thing to do. If you are doing it with the intent to do it, then you're probably going to get hit, all right? So I might be out here jabbing, all right, 1, 2. Notice how I'm rotating into my punch. Notice how the bag's bouncing and not swinging a lot. And then now, when I want to throw the overhand right, I can throw the overhand right. All right? But the overhand right requires you to move your head off the side and get a little more of an arc, kind of wheeling the shoulders into that shot. All right? So just remember, don't walk into anyone's punches. Come in behind your punches. Use an extra jab if you have to get in there. When you throw the cross, rotate your shoulders. Keep your balance. Don't lean your head forward. Throw an extra punch if you have to. All right, I hope that helps. Practice it. Get in the gym. Work with some good coaches. Make your classes. Get in and do some sparring. Sparring is the only way you're really going to get good at boxing. We can hit those heavy bags all day long, and that's going to help. But you can't have one or the other. You can't have just heavy bag training and no sparring, or just sparring and no technique and skills training. They got to work together. Put those two things together with a coach that's helping you to not create bad habits, and you're going to be a good boxer. As long as you stick with it, because nobody likes a quitter. See you next time. Coach Rob, signing off.